You're a data factory, baby, and you didn't even know it. All right, let's break it down. You, yes, you, scrolling on your phone, living your best life. You are a data-generating superstar. Every single day, you're churning out valuable information. Think about it. That search for is pineapple on pizza a crime? Data. That awkward dance video you watched on TikTok? Data. The route your Maps app took you to avoid traffic this morning? Oh, you bet that's data. You're basically a walking, talking digital breadcrumb trail. And these aren't just any breadcrumbs. These are gourmet artisan breadcrumbs, my friend. Each click, each like, each share, it all adds up. You probably don't even realize the sheer volume of data you're producing. It's like breathing. You do it without thinking, but it's essential. From the moment you silence your alarm app, data, to the late-night online shopping spree, so much data, you're in constant creation mode. Your smart speaker listening to your questionable music choices, data. Your fitness tracker judging your step count, more data. Even your connected coffee machine knows how much caffeine you need to function. It's an endless stream, a digital river flowing from your every interaction with technology. This isn't a sci-fi movie. This is your 2025 reality. Now, why is this digital exhaust so darn valuable? Because it tells a story. It tells companies what you love, what you hate, what you buy, and what you might buy next. It's like a super detailed diary of your habits, preferences, and desires. Are you a homebody who loves Korean dramas? Or an adventurer planning your next mountain climb? Your data spills all the tea. This information is gold to businesses. They use it to understand consumer behavior on a massive scale. They want to know you better than your own mother knows you. And honestly, they probably do. So let's be clear, this isn't just random noise. This is a highly structured, incredibly insightful portrait of who you are as a consumer and an individual. Your questions, your purchases, your movements, your entertainment choices. It all paints a picture. This picture helps companies make billions. They tailor ads, develop new products, and predict trends, all thanks to daily life. You're like an unpaid consultant for the entire internet economy. Except instead of a fancy title and stock options, you get, well, more targeted ads. It's time to wake up and smell the data, people. Big tech's big secret, your data, their dollar bills. So you're a data-generating machine, we've established that. Now, who's cashing in on all your hard work? Spoiler alert, it's probably not you. For years, the giants of Silicon Valley, you know who I'm talking about, the big tech overlords, have been quietly, or not so quietly, turning your data into mountains of cash. It's their business model, it's the engine that powers their trillion-dollar empires. They offer you free services, search engines, social media, email. But here's the kicker. If the product is free, are the product? Or more accurately, your data is. Think about it. Every time you agree to those super long, super boring terms and conditions, who even reads those, right? You're essentially signing away the rights to your digital life. They collect your data, they analyze your data, they package your data, and then they sell access to it. Advertisers pay top dollar to target you with specific messages. Oh, you searched for vegan recipes? Here are 10 ads for tofu delivery services. It's incredibly precise, sometimes creepily so. It's like they have a little spy in your pocket, reporting your every move. And they've gotten ridiculously good at it. This isn't some small-time operation. We're talking about an industry worth hundreds of billions, if not trillions of dollars globally. Your innocent clicks and scrolls fuel complex algorithms that predict your behavior with stunning accuracy. They know when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're looking for a new job, or even when you might be expecting a baby. This information is then used to influence your purchasing decisions, your viewing habits, and sometimes even your opinions. It's a powerful tool, and for a long time they've held all the cards and all the profits. The crazy part, you, the actual creator of this valuable resource, rarely see a dime. It's like you're a gold miner, digging up precious nuggets every day, and then someone else just swoops in, takes all the gold, and leaves you with the shovel. For too long, this has been the status quo. We've been conditioned to accept it. Free services in exchange for our most personal information, but what if I told you the game is starting to change? What if you could finally get your piece of the pie? Because a shift is coming, and it's powered by some seriously cool new tech. The revolution will be decentralized, enter AI and Web 3. All right, so big tech has been having a data party and you weren't invited to the profit sharing, but hold up, because the bouncers at the door are changing. Two disruptive forces are stepping into the ring: artificial intelligence, AI, and Web3. These aren't just buzzwords your tech bro cousin throws around at Thanksgiving. These are game changers, potentially shifting the power dynamic back to you, the user. Let's unpack this. AI is getting smarter, more personal. It can help you understand the value of your data, not just help companies exploit it. Web3, my friends, is the next evolution of the internet. If Web 1 was read-only, think static websites, and Web 2 was read-write, social media, user-generated content where companies still owned the platform and data, then Web 3 is about read-write, ownership. That's the key. It's built on technologies like blockchain, which is basically a super secure, transparent, and decentralized digital ledger. Think of it as a public notebook that everyone can see, but no one can secretly change. This means you can truly own your digital assets, including your data, without a giant corporation acting as the middleman. How does this dynamic duo help you? Well, AI can help you analyze and package your own data in a privacy-preserving way. Imagine an AI assistant that tells you, hey, your anonymous shopping data is worth X amount this month. Want to offer it to these ethical brands? Instead of your data being scraped without your knowledge, you're in control. Web3 provides the infrastructure for this. It allows for the creation of decentralized platforms where you can store your data securely, control who accesses it, and get paid directly if you choose to share it. No more data landlords charging rent on your own property. This isn't just a pipe dream, this is happening now. We're moving from a world where your data is a liability, a thing to be protected from hackers and exploited by corporations, to a world where your data can be an asset. An asset that control, manage, and can monetize. AI provides the intelligence, Web3 provides the rails. It's like finally getting the keys to your own digital house, plus a smart assistant to help you manage it. The power is shifting, and that's incredibly exciting for every single person who uses the internet. Show me the money platforms paying you for you. Okay, so we've talked about the problem, big tech getting rich off your data. We've talked about the tech solution, AI, and Web3. Now let's get to the good part. How do you actually start making some bank from your digital footprint? The landscape is still new, it's evolving, but platforms are emerging that are built on this very idea. You own your data, you get paid for it. It's not about getting rich overnight, let's be real, but it's about recognizing value and getting your fair share. It's about flipping the script. Some platforms are focusing on specific types of data. For example, there are browsers that reward you with cryptocurrency for opting in to view privacy-respecting ads. Instead of your browsing history being vacuumed up for free, you're earning a little something for your attention. Think about it, you browse the web anyway. Why not get a little kickback? Other platforms allow you to connect your shopping data anonymously and earn rewards from brands who want to understand consumer trends. You're helping companies with market research and you're compensated for it. That's a win-win. Then there are more comprehensive data unions or data wallets. These aim to be a central hub where you can pool your data, with your explicit consent, of course, and collectively bargain for its value. Imagine a union but for your data. Strength in numbers, right? These platforms handle the anonymization, the negotiations with buyers, and the distribution of payments. You decide what data you're comfortable sharing, and you see the direct benefits. It's a radical shift from the current model where your data is taken and you just have to trust the company as being, not evil. The beauty of these emerging systems is transparency and control. You often get to see exactly who wants your data and for what purpose. You can say yes, you can say no, you can set your price or participate in collective selling. This isn't about selling your deepest, darkest secrets. It's often about aggregated, anonymized data that helps businesses make better decisions, create better products, or deliver more relevant services. And for contributing that information, you finally get a piece of the action. It's about making your data work you, not against you. Section 5, lock it down, your digital keys to the kingdom. All right, if you're going to start treating your data like the valuable asset it is, you need to protect it. You wouldn't leave your house unlocked with piles of cash on the table, right? Same principle applies to your digital life, especially in the Web3 world. The first step is understanding the concept of a digital wallet. This isn't like your leather wallet holding a few crumpled bills and that expired gym membership card. A Web3 wallet is a secure digital tool that holds your cryptocurrencies, your NFTs, non-fungible tokens, and crucially, can manage your digital identity and data permissions. Think of your digital wallet as your personal keymaster in the new internet. It's what you use to log into decentralized applications, dApps, sign transactions, and prove you own your digital stuff. Popular options include MetaMask, Trust Wallet, or hardware wallets for extra security. Setting one up is usually straightforward, but the most critical part is safeguarding your seed phrase or private keys. This is a unique string of words or characters. If someone gets this, they get access to everything in your wallet. Write it down, store it offline, guard it like it's the nuclear code. Seriously, next up, decentralized identifiers or DIDs. This sounds super techy, I know, but stick with me. DIDs are like a universal self-owned ID for the internet. Instead of relying on Google or Facebook to log you into everything and track you everywhere, a DID is controlled by you, stored in your wallet. You decide what information is linked to your DID and who gets to see it. It's about taking back control of how you present yourself online, piece by piece, without a central authority looking over your shoulder. This is fundamental to owning and managing your data securely. So, the practical steps boil down to this. Get a reputable digital wallet. Understand how it works. Secure your private keys like your life depends on it, because your digital life kinda does. Start exploring dApps and platforms that support DIDs. It's a learning curve, no doubt. But the payoff is greater security, more control, and the ability to truly own your corner of the internet. This isn't just for crypto traders anymore. This is for everyone who wants to navigate the digital world on their own terms. Your digital identity is precious. It's time to treat it that way. Section 6, your data, your hustle tools of the trade. So you've got your digital wallet, you understand the basics of data ownership. Now, what are some actual tools and platforms you can use to start this data hustle? Let's dive into some specifics. Remember, this space is evolving fast, so always do your own research, dire, as they say in the crypto world. But there are definitely some interesting players out there already making waves and putting power and potential earnings back into your hands. These tools are designed to make data monetization more accessible and user-friendly. First, consider browsers like Brave. Brave blocks trackers and ads by default, which is already a win for your privacy. But it also has a feature called Brave Rewards. You can opt in to view privacy-respecting ads, and for your attention you earn basic attention tokens, BAT, a cryptocurrency. You can then tip creators with BAT or convert it to other currencies. It's a simple switch from your current browser, but it fundamentally changes the advertising model. You're no longer just the target, you're a participant who gets compensated. It's a small step, but it's a start. Then there are platforms specifically designed for sharing certain types of data. For instance, companies like Tapestry or Kili, which has evolved and rebranded, so look for current iterations, aimed to let users link various data sources, location, shopping history, etc., and earn from them. The idea is you consent to sharing anonymized data with businesses who pay for insights. Always check their privacy policies and how they handle your data. Another interesting area is health data. Companies like Emblema or BurstyQ are exploring ways for individuals to control and monetize their health records for research, all while maintaining privacy through blockchain. For those looking at a more Web3 native approach, projects like Ocean Protocol are building tools and marketplaces for data. It allows data owners to publish, discover, and consume data in a secure, privacy-preserving way. Data consumers can buy access to specific data sets, and the revenue flows back to the data owners. Platforms like Streamr are about real-time data. Imagine selling access to sensor data from your smart home or an environmental monitor. These are more advanced, but they show the potential. The key is to start small, learn and explore platforms that align with your comfort level regarding data sharing and privacy. Section 7, the future is yours and your data's. What's next? We're standing at a pretty exciting crossroads, people. The ability to control and monetize your own data isn't just a cool new tech feature. It's a fundamental shift in how we interact with the digital world. The future potential here is massive, and it goes way beyond just earning a few extra bucks. Think bigger. Think about the ripple effects this could have on society, on innovation, and on the internet itself. This is about reshaping the digital economy to be more equitable and user-centric. That's a big deal. Imagine a world where medical breakthroughs happen faster because researchers have ethical access to anonymized health data willingly shared by individuals. People could contribute their data to causes they believe in, accelerating research for rare diseases or climate change solutions, and potentially even get rewarded. Think about artists and creators being able to directly monetize their fan engagement data, building stronger relationships without relying on centralized platforms that take a huge cut. This empowers individuals and small businesses in unprecedented ways. It levels the playing field. This shift could also lead to better products and services. When companies have to earn access to your data or pay for it, they'll be more incentivized to provide real value in return. No more shady data harvesting. Instead, transparent transactions where you know what you're giving and what you're getting. This could foster a new era of trust between users and businesses. Furthermore, AI will play a huge role in helping individuals manage and understand the value of their complex data sets, acting as personal data agents who work for your benefit, not a corporation's. Of course, there will be challenges. We'll need robust regulations, user-friendly tools, and widespread education to make this future a reality for everyone, not just the tech-savvy. Questions around data privacy, security, and ethical use will continue to be paramount, but the potential for a more democratic, fair, and innovative internet is too significant to ignore. The future of data isn't just about big companies getting bigger. It's about individuals becoming empowered stakeholders in the digital age. Your data has power, and the future is about you wielding it. Section 8, beyond the likes, the real value of digital you. So we've talked a lot about monetizing your data, getting paid, making that digital bread. And yes, that's a fantastic part of this new paradigm, but let's zoom out for a second. The real value of owning and controlling your digital footprint goes far beyond just the financial aspect. It's about dignity, it's about autonomy, it's about having a say in how your personal information, the very essence of your digital self, is used in the world. This is a human-centric movement, disguised as a tech revolution. Think about the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're not being constantly surveilled and profiled without your explicit consent or compensation. Imagine having granular control over who sees what parts of your online life. You could share your shopping habits with a market research firm for a fee, but keep your health data completely private, or only share it with trusted medical researchers. This kind of selective sharing, on your terms, is incredibly empowering. It restores a sense of agency that has been eroded in the Web 2 era. Moreover, embracing data ownership can lead to a more informed and engaged digital citizenry. When you understand the value of your data, you become more aware of the digital ecosystem you inhabit. You start asking tougher questions. You demand more transparency from the platforms you use. This heightened awareness can drive positive change, pushing companies to adopt more ethical data practices and build services that truly respect user privacy. It's about shifting from being passive consumers to active participants in the digital economy. That's a powerful transformation. Ultimately, this journey is about reclaiming a part of yourself. Your data is an extension of you. It reflects your interests, your behaviors, your journey. For too long, that extension has been controlled and exploited by others. Now, with technologies like AI and Web3, you have the tools to bring it back home. The benefits are not just monetary. They are about self-sovereignty in an increasingly digital world. It's about defining your own digital destiny rather than having it defined for you. And that, my friends, is priceless. Section 9. Get in the game, your data, your rules, your reward. All right, we've covered a lot of ground, from understanding how you're a data-generating powerhouse, to how big tech cashed in, to the new tools like AI and Web3 that are flipping the script. We've looked at platforms, practical steps, and the incredible future potential. Now, what's the takeaway? It's simple. Get in the game. This isn't just for tech wizards or crypto fanatics. This is for everyone who uses the internet. This is about your data, your rules, and finally, your reward. Don't let this revolution pass you by. The first step can be as easy as trying out a privacy-focused browser that rewards you. Or maybe it's setting up your first digital wallet and learning about decentralized identity. Start small, read articles, watch videos, join communities. The information is out there. Yes, there's a learning curve. Every new transformative technology has one. Think about when the internet first came out, or smartphones. It seemed complicated at first, but now it's second nature. This will be too. The key is to be curious and proactive. Don't be intimidated by the jargon. At its heart, this is about a very simple concept: fairness. You create value, you should share in that value. You own your information, you should control how it's used. These new technologies are simply enabling that fundamental fairness in the digital realm. Encourage your friends and family to learn about this too. The more people who understand and demand data ownership, the faster this new, more equitable internet will become a reality for all of us. Collective action makes a huge difference. So the invitation is open. Explore these new opportunities. Take control of your digital footprint. Start making your data work for you, not just for giant corporations. The future of the internet is being built right now, and you have a chance to be a part of it, to shape it. It's time to move from being a passive user to an empowered owner. Your data is valuable. You are valuable. Now go out there and claim your stake in the digital world. The power, quite literally, is in your hands. Let's go.